How's it going, Toy Hunters? Toy Hunter Fusion here. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Star Wars The Black Series #2, Rey in the Jakku uniform with BB-8. This figure I actually do own, but I did not get the repackaged one with Luke's lightsaber. So once I saw this on sale on Amazon for about $15, I got really excited because I really wanted this figure. I actually wanted to unbox the Rey figure to go with my unboxed Kylo Ren and Finn. Here's the back. Here's the description. Rey is a resilient survivor, a scavenger toughened by a lifetime dealing with the cutthroats of the harsh desert world of Jakku. BB-8 is a spiritual, loyal astromech droid of the Resistance pilot Poe Dameron. Without further ado, let's get right into the unboxing. Alright, so here is the Rey figure out of the packaging, and this figure looks awesome. I'm really impressed with it. The only thing that I do have a minor complaint is that the head itself doesn't really look like Daisy Ridley. I mean, I guess they tried their best, or did they? Maybe they didn't. Maybe they just didn't care about making this figure, but they should have, and they probably did, since she is the main character of The Force Awakens. And I was expecting this, since it was a repackage, to actually make her face a little better, and actually make her look like Daisy Ridley, since in the Finn figure, the first figure we got right here with the Black Series, it kind of looked like John Boyega, not really, but they updated it so much in the FN2187 figure that it just looks like John Boyega. It's a really awesome figure. That's my only complaint with the Rey figure. Everything else is great. Her outfit right now, it's pretty accurate to what she wears in The Force Awakens until the end. It's great. You can move parts of the cloth. It's kind of like a hard soft plastic. Articulation is great. We're not going to get into that now, but the paint is great and the sculpting is great. I'm really, really happy with this figure. Other than that, let's get right into articulation. So here we're in our articulation section of the video, and this is it's not really a big complaint, it's not really a small complaint, it's kind of like in the middle. I'm not too happy with one thing. We'll get to that when we get to it. The arm articulation is great, go all the way up. It kind of stops right here when you're trying to move it all the way around. Elbow articulation, it's alright, I don't know, something, you can't really move it up, which is kind of sad. You can move it all the way down, which is great. Hand articulation is awesome. You can move her side, but it feels like it's breaking for some reason. Kind of like, because if you look at it, it looks like the cloth is all attached together, but it really isn't. So when you move it, it really does feel like it's breaking, even though it's not. It's fine. Here's where my big complaint comes in. Here with the leg span. You can move it, but this leg and sometimes this leg move back in due to the cloth right here and going up right here. It moves back, which really, really annoys me. If you want to get her in some awesome Jedi poses, I don't know, it's really annoying to me. She does have articulation here and here, which is not bad. Kind of looks like you really probably didn't think she had it, or you probably did. I mean, if it's the Black Series, you're expected to have standard articulation, but it didn't really look like she had it when I actually opened this figure, which I kind of got scared about. There's nothing to worry about now since I have it out of the box. The feet articulation is great as well, and that's what we have for articulation. Now we're going to move on to BB-8. So, for some people, BB-8 might be the reason you guys are buying this figure in the first place. Sculpt, I guess it is great. I love what they did with the figure. They put a little weight in the figure so it can move around, like right there. It's great, and it can also stand still when you want it to. Sometimes it's hard. It will move sometimes, sorry. And it does have a ball joint, or just a joint in general, where you can move its head, and you can move it a little bit side to side and back and forth, just a little bit. You can see it's just a little space you can move it in. You can like spin it around and stuff. I advise not to that because you could break your BB-8 figure, but the paint apps on the figure is great. Oh my gosh, this figure is awesome. I just love having BB-8, one of my favorite characters from The Force Awakens. Glad they really, really got the side funny character right in the movie. Say we want about The Force Awakens, BB-8 was awesome in my opinion. Great paint on the head as well, with the nice, shiny, I guess, reflective black eye, and the blue eye. I don't know what that is, sorry. I don't really know my Star Wars droid mechanics. We have up here, this is great. I just love the paint, and I love this figure. We're going to get Rey and BB-8 in some poses, and we'll be back with you then. So Rey does come with 2 accessories, 3 if you want to count BB-8, but I do not. She comes with her signature staff, which she does wield in The Force Awakens. You can fit that right on her hand. It's a little hard to get on sometimes, depending on which part of the staff you want to get it on, but it does fit on there. And the next one she does come, this is why they repackaged it, this came out after The Force Awakens, is Luke Skywalker, or Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber, which is a great addition to the figure. The lightsaber part does come off, so you can have her hold it without the lightsaber effect. You can always put it back on without it breaking, which is great. You can also fit that in her hand. A problem I do have with this is that if you want to try to pose her holding 2 hands with the lightsaber, it's sometimes hard as one hand might slip out, but you kind of have to get a good grip. She has to kind of get a good grip on the lightsaber so it doesn't fall off sometimes. Kind of see how it falls off right there. You see, it doesn't really fall off, it slips off. Sorry about that. It slips off sometimes, but I'm fine with it. I mean, it's a little annoying, but it's just a minor problem with the figure. We're going to get her in some more poses, and we're going to compare her to some other Star Wars The Black Series figures. Alright, so here is Rey compared to 2 other figures from the Force Awakens movie. Here she is compared to the Kylo Ren 6-inch figure, and here she is compared to the Finn figure. And here is Rey compared to the Emperor's Wrath Darth Vader and the FN2187 figure. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Yeah.